Hello, and welcome to the Simpsons Hit and Run All Story Missions Tournament 2026. This is the lower knockouts, round one, with Being of the Universe versus CainCalifornia. Very close personal bests, so this should be a very interesting race we have here. My name is Mantaplant, and this is Zoth. Goth, excuse me. Oh,
Yo, W man to plant. Let's go. Also, GL Bean before the race starts. I'll mute myself now.
Okay, I think I should be heard now. So, hello. I'll be here for a little bit. Alright, so yeah, I believe both members are ready, right?
More or less, yeah.
Yeah, ready. Yo, Manta, give the countdown. Let's go.
all right. We will be starting in 3, 2, 1, go.
GLGL.
Good luck, everyone.
I almost briefly forgot to sort of deafen Bean for a second, but it's all good. So as far as I'm aware, you are still like fairly. Like, how would you say your familiarity with Char is?
Lovely.
Oh.
This car sure can take a beating.
Apparently he was super deafened, but he could still speak.
I blame society. Oh, I forgot my mission. So, leave me alone. Calibrating the approach.
Oh my god.
Oh, yeah. Sweet.
Yeah, having a bit of a buffering issue on Bean's end. It should be fine now.
Watch it, buddy. Nothing lasts forever. What's next? Planter's cooler. I gave it to Barney. Blood possessions are fleeting. Oh, wow! The gypsy was right! You... Oh, I wanted a peanut.
I would like to reckon that this would be like still fairly close race, given how like both their PBs are fairly close to each other, but also because like both of them have PB within the last month or so. This is not very often you see a hit and run during home run here. It's also a weird cop car spawn. Is he gonna get out of this? Okay, yes, he is. I was worried Bean was gonna get busted there, but the cop car blew itself up.
It was like that when I got here.
Switch the audio.
Homie, you're
Let's roll.
this is a school zone!
Out of control! Oh, out of control! I have no insurance!
Look out!
Oh, kind of missed the lane push there from Cain. Unfortunate.
Can you come and get me? I'll pay you in back rubs. Barney, can I...
Okay, so I believe Cain does do. Oh wait, never mind. He does traffic car. So yeah, I think both of them are gonna do traffic car here. Attempting the Badger Blast here. Yeah, for anyone unaware, the Badger Blast there is you ground pound the traffic car before getting in, and by the time you get Smithers into the strat, your car will be like pretty damaged, so that when you damage it enough, you'll just blow your car up, but then it'll also blow up Smithers' car, which will be faster destruction. Is that enough from Cain?
Harder than it is.
Okay, that was a little scary. Okay, both getting Badger Blast there. Very good.
How can I... Sweet! Not like anyone likes these things. Stupid like a fuck!
I think, what was it, the last race that I restreamed that, the last restream I did with Cain on stream, I think. Well, his was an async, but he basically had a similar office space like what he just had now. So he was like somewhat close to failing, but still getting it just in time. Also keep forgetting that Bean does a reverse route for this mission. It's a little bit tougher, but it also looks a lot cooler too. We got Cain in chat. W Manta Plant Epic Yarn Goat.
Oh Lord.
Marge, that black van is spying on us.
Oh, homie, you're so sexy when you're paranoid.
Thank you, Snowy Moon Man.
Let's do this thing! Piece of cake! Cake. Look out! Woohoo!
Apparently I missed the fact that Bean bet on himself. Very, very confident. Oh no, Cain.
Well, there you go. That's a good strategy because now you have more incentive to win. if you bet all of your channel points on yourself.
That's a good point. Well, so yeah, this it's not very often you see a race around this time.
I didn't do it.
Usually it's around like kind of earlier BST, like when like 7 p.m. ish usually. I think the biggest reason for this being this late is because like both runners are from the U.S. Being getting both the freebies there. He did miss Trailer Park. I wasn't paying attention if he got the wasp in the neighbor's backyard earlier. Cain going pretty far there.
Can you come and get me? I'll pay you in back rubs. Oh, I'm a lean, mean speed thingy. Oh, that was too easy.
It's usually that kind of boost. You definitely are gonna see that a lot more on 200 as opposed to 60.
Do my best.
It's crashing time.
No time for caution.
Ooh, Bean's having a bit of trouble picking that up.
Now I wish I had insurance. Nice girls, finish fast. I am so totally embarrassed.
That hurt.
It's a bit of an interesting approach to the bonus turn track for Cain here. Just hitting it, like, turning it sideways a bit. It's definitely, like, a lot slower than normal, but at the same time, it allows him to at least try and get the shortcut.
Oh my heavens! If only
We're number one. We're number one.
So it looks like Cain still has about 5-6 seconds lead at the moment.
Where am I gonna put it?
Oh, the other one on comms is me, Guff. My name's not on the screen at the moment. At the moment, I'm kind of. At the moment, I'm waiting for. I believe Meebok was supposedly going to be in here.
King of the world.
I think he just finished a run
Keep
a
making
little bit
time
ago.
madder and madder.
Ironically, the person doing all the talking is buried under the
I gotta get
people who aren't.
fine by me.
Yeah.
Cowabunga!
I'll get you, Bart, just like I got Charlie and Nam.
Afraid not.
Afraid so.
Afraid not.
Afraid so. Oh, damn your lightning-fast wit.
It's time for some road rage, Bart Simpson style. I don't remember these being here before. Woo! Nice one.
Speaking of Meebok,
Okay, so
Please, muddy
Cain
legs,
about
navigator.
8 seconds ahead of being out of Bart, Homer 1.
Man, that was a bit too late. Perfection. Thy name is Bart.
Also, both of them going for the traffic car, the Star 2-1. Bean gets taxi while Cain gets sports car.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
If I didn't play so many video
I'm gonna
games, I'd
jump
be in
on
better shape.
comms for this race. Cause yeah, Cain said needed an extra person here, so I just decided to raid and then hop in.
Easy peasy.
Unless Guff is already calming.
No, you can take over for me.
Sorry, Bob.
all-American affair.
Asphalt eaters. Gotta work off my gut. Gimme, gimme, gimme. That's
So let's see.
awesome.
Cain is slightly ahead with about like 20 more coins.
I'll never lose these love handles.
And yeah,
Woo, nice one.
very uneventful mission here.
All for Bart.
Gets a decent parked car there. Is able to get that vend. And Being does as well.
You're looking at 5 life sentences of community.
I fought the law and I won. Killer. Hey, job. You got it.
Both getting the escape.
Don't forget to ride.
We don't have deflector shields, you know.
Nice 360 for Being of Universe.
Well, that just got a little more rare.
Aw, loser.
Oh, Being is not gonna go for the hospital coins here. I think that's something that Being does.
I gotta play
I think Being usually goes for
Simpson.
like a lot of late game coins, but not a lot of early game coins.
Children weren't meant to get this much exercise.
Monteplant, are you still there?
I'm still here.
Okay. Let's see, I didn't see if they got the dirt jump, but
To catch my breath.
yeah, basically you want to get the dirt jump and it saves like 20 seconds.
Mine.
Ooh.
All mine.
Being is having a tough time with the wasp and he might fail the mission.
Depleted.
Oh
Need
no.
Sugar.
Oh,
Hey, sprint.
Yeah, that was not good for Being.
So very
That's gonna set him back quite a bit. Like a good minute or so.
Hey, Snake.
He gets
Yeah.
the dirt jump again. That's nice. Or this time at least. But yeah. I mean,
Whoa.
it happens because that wasp can basically just get angry at you and start flying away.
Great, now I'm losing.
And then
Don't have a cow, man. Take
the car will keep driving away.
totally rule.
So,
All things
you know, it
considered,
happens.
it was very impressive how long they were basically tied for. Almost a good 20 minutes.
Yeah, they were... Yeah. They looked pretty close when I first got here.
Now to find a satellite dish. Who has those any? Hey there, Mr. Fine by me.
And I want to say Being's not too far ahead at this point. Or too far behind at this point. I think if Cain makes some mistakes, he could potentially come back. But Cain is a bit ahead in coins, so Being is you know, carries the burden of making those up later in the run with his own coin route.
That was better than the movie box.
Oh yeah, this is all Americans. Got American racers, got American comms, Restream. I didn't even realize the racers were both American as well. But it is kind of a late hour for the Europeans right now. If it was noon, we'd be swarmed full of you know, I don't know, bunch of Liams and Tylers and stuff from the UK, I guess. But they're very welcome, I guess. Cain for the Apu escape. Gets a quick escape. That is some nice RNG there for Cain.
And the crowd goes wild.
Yeah, you can really tell that
Eat asphalt eaters.
it's like too late for Europe because usually we have a lot more viewers than this.
Hi,
It's like half of the community is asleep right now.
I need your truck.
Oh, this is not looking good for being.
No problemo. Let's
Uh-oh.
Got the police chasing him. He's got Apu chasing him. He's got a whole army of enemies. But it looks like on the way back he was able to complete the mission. I'll represent Europe, I guess. Yeah, I mean, Ireland is a worthy representative, I suppose.
Fart time.
W Ireland.
A worthy spokesperson.
CainCalifornia with a quick break before doing the dirt jump, which can always be a bit tricky on high FPS. He is gonna opt out of the coin bomb, or car bomb. I keep saying coin bomb. Car bomb, because in this mission you can fill your hit and run meter quite easily by getting all the wasps boxes and other static objects. Both of them getting that construction box. Bit easier on 60 FPS. Goated comms, goated runners, W Momo in the chat. Cain stuck on the stairs, no shot.
Wouldn't be too much trouble. I really need a new
Very
car.
true. No shot. Cain, how could you do that?
Welcome.
How about a hard one next time? Here's your last. You got it.
And W3 watch streak from Momo.
Eat my
Incredible.
dust eaters. Oh yeah, baby, bring it on.
Wait. Oh, okay. Oh yeah. Being does a very unorthodox route here, going for hospital coins here, but misses the wasp due to whatever wasp science. I don't know if there's any Char scientists in the chat that could explain that one. I certainly can't. But he missed it and is going to lose that 25 coins that you would normally get from the wasp camera. Cain going for a ground pound on this guy.
Whew.
But he is going to be a bit late to get this fourth car. Ooh, and the fourth car is not going to let him get a head-on destruction, which is going to slow him down just a bit. It looks like Being is struggling with second car, but he is able to get it at this point. Gonna be a bit late for catching the third car though.
Well done.
Alright, that was so cool. Yo, lift.
Yeah, neither having the best sellouts, and Being is gonna miss the monorail station for the third car, and it's just gonna have to go all the way through under the station platform. Is it just me, but I always think of the fourth car as the third car since the first one doesn't really count. I don't know, Momo. I feel like that this terminology is just ingrained in my head. It's just something that I'm blessed or cursed with. You know? Because I mean, yeah, like when I first started, it's like, oh yeah, there's a first car, you know. First car that is really easy and you get way earlier. But it doesn't, you know. I think I watched a lot of Liquid Wi-Fi and he would always use this jargon. But the, you know, first car, it really doesn't matter. It's just a, you know, I don't know.
Easiest pie. The number, that is.
Definitely the easiest out of the four cars to destroy.
Let's just do this thing.
Since you just get it on the way to the second car spawn point. And then second and fourth car are usually the most difficult. I'd say second is the most difficult because it's very hard to get a backup. Third car is a bit easier, but
Hey, I'm just a little girl.
it's pretty easy to get it before you have to go head on with the fourth car. If you mess it up, it's pretty bad, but... And then fourth car, getting it optimally is very difficult. I think second car is definitely the hardest to get. Being is going to go for the Krusty Burger bend there. That is something that Sid 3300 gets. Not a vend you see a lot of runners getting these days. And it is one that you just wouldn't get at all in the run. Only in the Bart 2 iteration of this map.
Fresh air is much more pleasing than the odor of the hot dog machine.
Let's see how's our wager looking. We've got 251,000 donuts being voted on himself. I think that's a common trend with Being of Universe this tournament. They just vote on themselves, and it amps up the pressure for them to win. And then we've got 116 on Cain, from a lot of which are from Luke.
Except why I ever came to this Jerkwaterburg. Here we are at the destination.
Oh, Being reset their car a bit too early in order to get the shortcut through that boat. And is going to go for Rusty Lou coins. I know Being is a big fan of getting the coins here. Cain goes for the Camp Krusty coins, but it looks like the fish fan was stuck on the rocks. It can definitely happen. Being finishes clueless, sends Millhouse flying into the waterfall. Being has some very unfortunate traffic there, but it looks like they're going to be able to pull off first try bonfire here. When you get a car there on the left, it's very rough. Yeah. It kind of looked like he was going to fail there with that traffic car. And 60 FPS is actually a bit harder for that mission, for that reason, in my opinion, because the car can just, or the Cletus truck can just clip through your car. I don't know why it only happens on 60 FPS, but it does nonetheless. Cain gets a good third car. Looks like they got a good hellfish in general, with a good second car, third car being the most difficult out of the three. Did not go for ESS, but is still quite a bit ahead of Being of Universe. Being goes for the tire rim warp into the car, which you can get if you jump onto the kind of the frame near the tire. But game did not cooperate. Good first car for Being. Cain is unable to get a good blockade on Snake's car, which can help get you a drop before the bridge, which would save you about 15 seconds. They did not get a blockade, but the RNG was in their favor, just barely. W Siren Manip, which is a fake strat. Does not actually exist in the game. Don't let them fool you, Montaplant. What Momo is saying in chat. Siren Manip does not exist. It's not real.
I don't
There's
know.
no such thing.
I'm beginning to think that
Honking your
Siren
horn
Minute
has
might be
nothing.
real.
It has nothing to do with how the NPC drops the item. It just does. It's just not. Commentators are lying for no reason again. Yeah, no, you're right. The L in California stands for lying. Alright, let's see. Being. We cannot hear being. So we won't know if they do the Siren Minute, but we can see if they get the RNG drop before the bridge. And it looks like they get a decent blockade and they get a even better drop. Wow. What a quick drop for being. That's gonna save them a little bit of time against CainCalifornia. He probably also used Siren Manip. I don't know.
Probably.
I guess we'll never know. Well, if we open his stream, we would have known, but never mind that. Cain is gonna go for his signature school bus push onto the limo, which is a very unique way of going about this. Not a lot of people go for it, but he is unable to get it, either because he was a bit too late or the positioning was off. Most people go for the Mr. Plow push on this limo, using the same technique of destroying it with the phone booth. But he's not able to get it again. Very frustrating moment for Cain. He's gonna give up and go for the backup. Gonna get a beach box here. Gonna check on the car there and get the wasp. Definitely gonna help his coins a little bit. Just in time to get ESS and talk to the pirate captain. A soundboard with the Siren Manip. Ain't no way, Momo. Trying to gaslight the commentators. Did Cain get bone jump? Okay, probably. Cain is a enthusiast for the strat. One of the things that they
Cain
get.
seemed to fail boat jump, actually.
Okay, let me rewatch real quick. Oh yeah, they did fail boat jump.
He was not having great luck
Definitely.
with that stage.
Yeah, no, 3-7 not going very well for Cain. Failing the phone booth strat twice and then boat jump. Everything that went wrong everything that could have gone wrong did indeed go wrong. But it only sets him back a little bit. He is still in the lead by a good 30, maybe more seconds. He gets Donut Fire strat, which could be difficult for being of universe to match. Not the quickest donut fire, but it is a strat better than trying to back it up by blocking the donut truck. Being catching up easy. He is catching up. He is now on the same mission. Does not get the donut fire strat though, and he's gonna lose some time to Cain because of that. But he is gonna stop it here and go for the blocking strat.
I should pay more attention. I really should have worn sense.
Cain going for early inmate, and I will say I was the one who told him to do early inmate. One of my many claims to fame. I said, Cain, even if you don't get this coin route, early inmate is still indeed fast, and he said that I'm a genius and that he will do it forever. Not exactly how the conversation went, but close enough.
Took some creative liberties, that's fine.
Yeah.
It's true. Women drivers aren't very good. Why do you keep hitting everything?
It's true, Momo. It's true.
Oh, doodlebugs.
Can't believe the commentators are influencing the runners from behind the scenes.
Oh yeah. I didn't even realize Cain was undeafened. He is, in fact, hearing everything I am saying right now.
Well, you won't have to worry because it was all true.
Yeah, it is true though. Cain honking his horn for the comms. W. And
What's more natural than a small child driving people around town?
getting ESS.
Hope there's not much more.
Doing some Morse coding with the horn. I think he just said Meebok is the best speedrunner of this game.
Honk twice if you need help, Cain.
Ain't no way.
Wow. We're being told a lot right
Racers rage baiting the commentators. Never seen before. Strat.
now. Or is it the other way around? See, this
Yeah,
is how the
could be.
commentators influence the race. They just make one of the racers very, very angry.
Yeah. Like calling Cain extraterrestrial, you know, is something that's been done before. I won't say by who, but it was done.
Send the bill to Homer.
I wish I had some really big tires like I saw on the TV once.
See, a lot of uneventful driving missions here. Let's see, we got Cain getting the jump over nothing really, just over a road there, but does it successfully. They are not gonna go for the left nope, they are gonna go for the left chessboard wasp, but they don't get it. Being looks like they're gonna spawn that back of the school wasp. Goes for the Cletus Hut jump and gets it pretty quickly.
And I thought I was
Ooh,
Crazy physics for Cain there. Getting
Cain
a clean
ricocheting
jump.
off the wall.
Yeah, definitely an unfortunate part of this level, Marge here. They make you drive like the worst cars available in the game,
Oh yeah.
which just have the most bizarre physics combined with
Did I win? I have no idea.
a very annoying map to drive on, I guess, in my opinion.
I'll do my best. Let's do this thing. All I know is pain. Oh my.
Not a lot of like shortcuts, just a lot of weird speed boosts and traffic streets.
I shouldn't enjoy that.
I mean, cleanest truck on 200 Momo is a lot better than cleanest truck anywhere else, I will say.
Grandpa, do you know? I'll do my best.
But if you like run into something, the car has 0 acceleration, so you have to really take a good amount of time loss.
Not very good at this.
Not the hardest level, I'd say, because there's only like 2 main strats in this level, but
Rage building.
the cars that they make you drive are just horrid. Definitely not as hard as Apu. Maybe more difficult than Bart 2, I don't know.
Oh, that's gonna cost me. Hook me up with some wheels, man. Finally, a chance to live the Malibu Stacy lifestyle. Or at least the driving aspects of it.
I might argue that this level is harder than Bart 2, because it's like 5 minutes longer, and then you're driving slow cars with awful physics. Both on wolves. Wolves mission. Wolves are stealing my pills, as it's called in the game. Cain does not appear to be doing a manip as to not get 2 cycled in this mission. They might have done like kind of a mini manip or a short manip, but it doesn't matter because they get the 10th drop anyways and are on their way back to the retirement castle to start the second cutscene of this speedrun. Oh my goodness, Being is having the hit and run of his life, blocking the black sedan on the bridge. And that's gonna set him back maybe 10, 15 seconds maybe.
They had no chance against my intellect. Ooh, here's your
Being also not going for a manip there. But they are being chased by the police. Oh, okay. That looked sketchy. But they did get that 10th drop. Cain is on the cutscene. Cain, do you have anything to say about your run thus far?
Mhm. And if so, speak it in Morse code again.
Tilting 3-7, early game okay. Missing boat jump sucks. Coins a tad low, but not really. Only plus 50 on PB, not too shabby. Lost 40 seconds on Duff Truck. In PB, okay. Ain't no way, Guff. With the sus acronyms. Not Speed Simpsons appropriate. Being says not bad without Bart 1. Cain is gonna go for the Flanders coins, which is a common backup if you are under coin at this point in the game, and that is going to adequately fix their coins. They are now at 900.
Oh my goodness, that was so fast. Oh. I need a Long Island iced tea. Slow and steady wins the race. Having 3 kids really slows you down.
Being is just 40 coins behind Cain at this point.
I swear I used to be a better runner. Woo! Whee!
And this is a mission where Cain will commonly rattle off the colas got in the mission and give a very enthused moment of commentary throughout this mission.
I need more step aerobics classes. Just let me catch my breath. I'll bet who knows who's selling the cola. Island iced tea.
Cain completes the
Everyone better
Cola Wars mission, is on to the
Marge Simpson.
Cola Trucks mission.
Service. Are you blind? Smashy, smashy.
Cain does not get the pull strat, which is the very difficult optimal strat you can get in this mission. Looks like they're going to go for the hedge backup. They get a very nice chunk of damage there. Almost absurdly good.
Get you, you evil cola bot.
And they get a pretty decent first truck, all things considered. That hedge backup can be pretty tough, evidenced as Being is struggling with the first cola truck. They are gonna go for the church backup, but the cola truck still does not cooperate. They are going for, it appears, a third backup, and the AI just doesn't cooperate there. They go for the school sign, and it still swerves out of the way. Having a really rough go at this, but he is gonna get a pretty nice grocery store backup, which is, I mean, at that point, it's, yeah, I don't know. It's very unfortunate for Being. Gets the roof box there of the mansion. Bit easier to do on 60 FPS. Cain for the third truck. Does not get it. Traffic did not cooperate there. They try to pit it into that white fence, but is not able to do it. Very close to getting a backup on the fence there, but did not cooperate. Being having a rough second truck here. Just a mission where a lot of stuff can go wrong. Cain is able to get it against the trailer park sign. Definitely could have been worse there. But Being actually gets a pretty good third truck there. Pretty fast third truck for Being, I'd say. Down to Manip Og. Says Momo in the chat.
You took my precious cola, Marge. Turns to take off my shirt in the station locker room.
Cain out of Marge with a 54-17. Very, yeah, about, they are a minute ahead of Being of Universe. And I think Being just got busted unless the busted was fake. I didn't see them lose coins. But that might have just been the coin menu not popping up. They do have 736 coins, which could be worse. Cain has a lot more coins right now, about 100 more. It was real, yeah. Being getting busted. They have gotten busted quite a bit throughout the tournament. One race getting busted like upwards of 14 times, if my sources are correct. They are going to go for the construction box to make up some coins. I would argue they're not too bad at this point. Definitely redeemable. But not on par with Cain's coins, I'd say.
Hopefully my store will not be robbed more than 4 times while I am driving around today. Ha! Clean up
But we have quite the out of sync
no sense.
pair of timers here. So Cain is quite a bit ahead at this point, about a minute. A minute and 9 seconds.
Oh, Shiva smiles on such behavior.
I'd really like to see those sources. Momo, I don't know. I think it is true. I think he did get busted in like one of his first races, like 14 times. But like, I don't know, maybe Guff knows or someone else in the chat. I don't know how many times it was, but it was like an absurd amount of times. I don't know, I just remember 14 in particular. Very nice coin bomb from Being there on the SUV. Cain is able to get the Town Hall box, which can be difficult with the collision on those stairs. They can jut out and catch your car. Cain cutting it very quickly with the follow meter. It looks like in an attempt to spawn the other town, or the Town Hall wasp there. But they should be fine at this point with the follow meter.
Legitimate businessman social club. Looks like Amun Asa Pima Petalon is taking on the mob. Hello, steady. Oh, I had better hurry. Last time I left this store, hoodlums put pornography in the bridal magazines. Look out!
There's a lot of science with how to spawn the wasps in a correct way, which will allow for collision on other wasps. So basically him spawning that wasp gives him a better chance, or a guaranteed chance, of being able to destroy the wasp with his car right now, which he's unable to do, but the wasp did have collision as he fell back on top of it.
Make them like it. I must finish quickly or vomit. Mr. Homer.
So that's always, it's a very tricky wasp to get. Being is not able to escape the limo here, which I just noticed, and finally escapes it, but not without taking quite a lot of time loss.
Could I possibly get a ride? I must admit, the smell of fresh air is much more pleasing than the odor of the hot dog machine.
He reset the car too late at the fountain. Okay, yeah, I thought I saw him doing that. That's unfortunate. Cain gets the strat on the baby van. Definitely strat you want to get. Not the hardest strat in the world, but definitely an important one nonetheless. It could cause a lot of time loss. Otherwise, you have to do what Being is doing at this moment, which is chase the baby van around the map, hitting them for the drops, and hoping that they drive in a somewhat predictable way. Looks like they were going for the for a backup there, but unable to find one.
What are you trying to prove with this crazy driving?
Being going for hospital coins here in Baby Van. And despite them jumping on top of the car, they were still forced to walk around. Cain doing a bit of a horn spamming. Hello, Cain.
Hi, Cain.
What in the hell were you thinking? I am a lean, mean Vindaloo machine. 300 horses of convenient power.
Cain is not going for the not going for the Wiggum push. Oh my. I didn't even realize what had happened for Cain. What just happened? They just failed the mission. I wasn't even... I just thought... Okay. They just hit the wall and couldn't recover. There was a pixel. I think they hit the... There's like a pixel that juts out of the highway there. And they just hit that, and Wiggum just zoomed off, honestly. I feel like that was a bit fast for Wiggum. This is gonna give Being a bit of a chance to catch up here. A lot of traffic collisions there for Wiggum, which can always be a problem. But they did not fail, which is always good. Always a good way to catch up with someone is not fail the mission that they failed, I guess. Goes for a Wiggum push, Cain, but does not get it the second time. They are quite a bit behind now. Failing that mission at the point that Cain failed it at is actually going to set him back quite a bit. Because they still have, they had to collect all the drops and then get all the way back to the highway. So definitely over a minute and a half of time lost there for Cain. Being now onto the next mission, and it looks like the race is actually pretty close at this point. Did this put Being into the lead? It might have. Yeah, I think it... The audio is now on Being's side, who is on... Never Trust a Snake. And the race is somewhat back on. There may be a bit of a coin difference between the two, so we'll see how they both get coins in this mission. A lot of platforming and getting a lot of coins here. That could be... That could, they might have a different route from each other. Being not picking up a lot of those coins there on that first wasp. Gonna skip the box in the other side of the station. Tim says slight Cain lead. Looks like people are saying Cain is in the lead by a very slight amount. And it looks like Cain is doing better on coins as well, which is gonna come in handy. Yeah, it's unclear to see who's in the lead. Needless to say, it is a very close race at this point. Wasp being a bit difficult for Cain there. $400 coins after getting that wasp. Does not find the park, the quick park on top of the fire truck. But Cain has a lot more coins, has about 50 more, I'd say, depending if they got the last wasp or not. Cain is gonna get out and get the wasp on foot here. Is not able to get it very quickly at all, as the wasp is just inside of the driver's seat. Being kind of gets a lot of coins in the late game, so it could be a pretty normal coin game for them. Last time I commentated a Being race, I was pretty shocked at how few coins they had until late game. That is definitely something Being does. But they are not able to get quick cash, which is gonna set them back quite a bit. Gonna give Cain an opportunity to pull ahead here. Being looks like they might have gotten a backup, but it is always a very risky bet to make with this, because if you go over the shortcut ramp, there it is very hard to go back. But they are going to just wait there and let it destroy itself, and it's going to go back through the escalator area to the hideout. It looks like Cain got armored truck successfully. Is gonna clean up the coins around here. Being seems to have missed the coins and is gonna have to make them up. Only has 400 coins flat exiting that part of the mission, which is pretty low at this point. Cain is rushing back to Quick Cash, or to the armored truck, because it looks like they escaped, which they did. Mission not going well for either of them, to say the least. He forced the armored truck to take the shortcut, which is pretty incredible. Not something you see that often, but it is going to save them time with how damaged the armored truck already is at this point. A lot happening in that split for both runners. And it is still pretty difficult to see who's in the lead. Being is not able to get the backup with Curator, but gets a good chunk of damage on it. Being finally able to get the Curator, goes back to finish the level. Being exiting with 503 coins. 111.59 on the warp. Cain having much better coins at this point. Does not get the main strat. Is going to go for the backup. And they get the backup. Being is going to have to go for the what's called the Critch Wasp, which is a wasp you would not get otherwise in this run, as a backup of 25 coins. Or they will have to get early Krusty Lou coins or a coin grind. Being is going to go for a hit and run box. But it doesn't seem that it worked. So they didn't get Critch Wasp, they did not get the Pure Box. They are simply just going to grind coins, and they're gonna get busted again in a very dramatic fashion. does a full grind, and is still short of 600 coins in order to buy the Globex car. It's gonna go for this Wasp.
Hey, Kearney.
Cain going for the Kearney push.
Problemo. Jump to light speed.
And they are now in sync in real time, but Cain with a hefty lead considering the sync timer difference.
Oh, this is too cool for school.
Being is gonna get the hotel vend, whatever it's called. A
I didn't do it.
a worthy backup to get in Being's position at this point.
Damn automatic transmission. All for Bart. That was totally awesome. Get up for America's bad boy.
Got some the uneventful mission coming up. I would argue
Let's hit the
this mission is not eventful as well. 6-2, unless you are a top runner who can do the
time for some road rage.
Krusty Lou bounce strat.
Woo, nice one.
Aside from getting the hotel vend. This mission is known in the community as the uneventful mission. Some arguing that
Totally awesome.
it is anything but. I'd argue it is quite uneventful as long as you know where to go. We have seen someone fail this mission in this tournament.
Out of the way, wannabe.
I will not name names. I guess the biggest part about this mission is
Hello, drivers.
the
Situation here. I need something with no vegetable
the
content,
vents.
please.
There's like 3 or 4 different vents you can get in this mission, and if your timing is off, you can fail. I think on low FPS it's easier to fail the top vents, and then you can also fail the casino vend from the casino vend by having like bad traffic.
Right, that was so cool.
The resident sleeper mission. Squeaky voice teen. Talked to by Being of Universe. Very in sync, real time for both runners, for the runners.
Fine by me.
We got 2 main strats coming up here. Arguably the hardest part of Bart 2, as Duff Truck can be a major time loss if you don't get the strat. I would know, as my PB misses the strat. And some driving here, which some have you know, some runners have struggled with. Being, unfortunately, knocks the Duff truck off of its intended course and is unable to get the strat, but they get the backup, which is going to save them from losing a lot more time. Cain does also not get the backup, and they are a bit late to get the main backup, but they get the one where they get the Duff truck against the two boxes standing on top of each other, both getting a relatively similar Duff truck. Being missed the flying hamster card, what is even the point? I don't even remember which one that is.
Oops. Eat my dust, dust eaters. I just know I'm gonna be blamed for this.
Being for Full Metal Jacket, Full Metal Jackass, as it's called in the game.
Oh man, that sucks and
A reference to Full Metal Jacket.
And if he doesn't believe me now, I'll fry his butt.
Gets it and gets the coins. Coins are now looking maybe fixed, depending on if he goes for boat jump or any other coins. Might go for the pier box that he missed in 6-1, in which case is not going to be enough to fully fix his coins, but definitely partially fix. This combined with Beach Box is going to probably fix it in the 6-7 mission. Being getting hit and run here is gonna be, are both runners having hit and run. Cain is falling behind in real time, but the race is looking pretty close with that
Last minute
timer
turnaround.
difference. Yeah, I cannot tell who's in the lead at this point, because in real time Cain is slipping behind. Being does have much better coins, but going into Homer 2, we're starting to wrap up how much the coins have an impact. Being is going to get the remainder of the Krusty Lou coins, which is going to put them in a comfortable coin count going into Homer 2.
Going for boat jump again.
Oh yeah, Cain will go for boat jump in 6-7, as that is something they are more keen on doing rather than in 6-6.
Hey, what's up with that? Hey, watch it. Woohoo! Let's do this thing. 2, 4, 6, 8. You suck. I'm great. Da 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 da. You are the one I hate. I am too smart. I am too smart.
Being with about probably 20 more coins than Cain at leaving Homer, or entering Homer 2. Being enters Homer 2 at like a 123 or so. If I remember correctly. Cain with a 123, 1x, 123.18, so it is quite a close race. Both having around the same amount of coins. Both probably going for Krusty Burger and Neighbor's coins. Looks like Cain just got Neighbor's coins. And Being now has enough coins. With this Krusty Glass, they will be just fine. Okay. Being had a 123.33, so Cain is in the lead by 18 seconds. But this level does have quite a few strats. Two notable ones. 7-2 for Cain, 7-3 for Being, and both for 7-6. But 7-3 is a backup for Cain if they do not get 7-2. Um, 7-3 is going to be much easier for Being, so there's a lot of pressure on Cain to get this 7-2 strat, and if not, 7-3. But is in the lead by 18 seconds. Not a huge amount to play around with for the two upcoming strats. The fate of this race kind of comes down to this mission. Cain setting up for the 7-2 yeet. And they just void. Oh no. Being is having a hard time with 7-3. But Cain is going to have to do the same, which is much more difficult on 200 FPS. Being finally getting 7-3. Pixels off, says Momo, in reference to Cain's yeet attempt. Definitely a good try. Losing the attempt to a mere void is not the worst. Not the worst thing to fail to lose a run to. But still the same, effectively the same as missing the strat entirely. So, but he is able to get 7-3 in a pretty timely manner. And this race is probably still close. It is very hard to tell with this out of sync pair of timers. Being parking the car to grab later in the next mission, which will allow him to stay out of bounds.
Ouch! My bikini zone's chafing. Oh, that was too easy.
Being ending 7-4 at about 129.22. We'll see how Cain compares. Potato on Crack says they are within 5 seconds of each other, basically.
Run again.
Liquid Wi-Fi in the chat with Traffic Car 7345 is the GOAT. It is a very valuable baby strat for the majority of runners, honestly. At like the mid 120x mark and upwards. Cain ground pounding. They are very close. Cain enters 7-5 at 129.21. That is just a second behind
Wow.
Being entering 7-5, which is pretty close.
It's incredible how close they've remained through the entire hour and a half.
Yeah. Looks like Being was using the boat car to destroy the waste. It is bridge clip time for Being of Universe. Whereas CainCalifornia on 200 FPS is going to have to go for the jump zone yeet, which is a bit more of a difficult strat.
Hey, that's totally not supposed to happen.
Can't you see I'm driving here? Please don't sue.
Being missing first try bridge clip,
Hey, that's totally not supposed
but
to happen.
gets it the second time. Very close race. Missing the pressure's all on Cain to get 7-6 at this point.
Oh my, getting vertical.
They got a bunch of coins from somewhere. I don't know where. They just went for a YOLO yeet, which they missed. Very risky play. But it looks like they're gonna get this second try. Both getting 7-6 on the second try. They did not need to do that. I agree, Ticker. I agree. They did not. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. It looks like Being is still in the lead due to, I don't know, various factors. RNG of the traffic car out of bounds. But it's too close to tell, for me, at least. Could be a very quick ending, or a very close ending for both runners. Yeah, it's still too close. It is like the Lightning McQueen and you know, the end the end of the race at in Cars 1 where the Lightning McQueen has his tongue sticking out to reach the finish line. That is a perfect example of what's happening here. GG to Being of Universe with a 1:34.12.
GG.
Nuclear death, you effeminate wriggling spacewads! Didn't think the old man had it in him, did ya? Just a few
Yeah,
more
stick your tongue out IRL in order to finish the race quicker. This is sound advice for CainCalifornia. Finishing up, but it does not look like Cain is going to manage the win.
Oh,
Just barely losing to
Oh.
Being of Universe. And Being is through to the next round. What a race.
incredible work from both runners here.
Yeah. A mere 9 seconds. And if it weren't for that hit and run, it would have been more like 5 seconds.
Lower bracket, I'm telling you, that's where it's at. Dude, I've had so many close races this tournament. Holy shit, bro. Sorry, Liquid. I tried my best.
See, Liquid, that's what you get when you don't believe in me.
Holy.
I'm going to assume that that was an exciting race
Of course.
It was.
for everyone, given how close it was in the end.
Definitely a comeback after 5-4.
Oh yeah.
A 5-4
Oh, yeah, my
for Cain was, yeah, he
It
failed
was so
it,
bad.
yeah.
I failed it at like
Definitely-
towards the end too.
Oh, that's painful.
I was like gliding against the wall, and then I hit like a pixel and it spun me out.
Yeah. Well, I didn't have a great Apu either. I missed armored truck and got a weird backup, sort of, and then had a kind of bad curator.
Damn. Why the
You
YOLO
attempted the YOLO
7-6?
7-6.
Yeah, I wanted to like aura farm a little bit because I heard like the race was close, but I didn't know how close. So I'm like, if I hit this, I'm gonna gain aura and then I'll win probably. So
No.
That may have cost you.
it probably did because I got it like second try perfect.
Lost to Aura, lost the race.
Oh no.
In a way.
Yeah, probably. I feel like a lot of this race for me was like just pixels because like someone pointed that out in chat and I'm like, that's so true, bro. Because in 3-7 I missed the strat because it like reversed by like a very small amount and I didn't know what to do. And then obviously Apu happened and then I almost hit 7-2, but I was like maybe a bit too off. Maybe I didn't charge long enough or something. And then I don't know, 7-6 I went for YOLO Yeet and obviously that didn't work.
Yeah. This run was, outside of Bart 1, this run was decent up until like Armored Truck, really, yeah. Like I was only a minute in some red, which given that I failed 2-4 and had a horrid sellouts, I think isn't actually that bad.
Dude, can anyone like tell me, I think maybe Guff saw, but like my armored truck, I swear I thought that would work. He looked like he was good, but he got out still. I even double checked because I'm like, there's no way. But I don't know.
Yeah, I didn't really look at that.
It
That
was
was
a
very
Quimby
unfortunate.
truck, and I got the car bomb, and then he went into the strat, and I like looked at it, and I'm like, oh, that looks fine.
Oh yeah, Ticker's right. Ticker's race was 134.11 versus 133.20. 133.20.
Damn.
Mine was 134.12 versus one.
Did I try
Did you
matching print screen?
Wait, no, Towson got a 133.20. Kane got a 134.21. Not 1 second. 1 minute and 1 second. Nice try, Ticker.
So
That's
who
like
is
in my race.
being
races
up
are 1
against?
second apart.
Hmm.
Did you try
Who is being
matching
up
print
against
screen?
now?
Guff, or the winner of Guff and I think Axie.
Oh yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah.
So you just assumed that Guff would beat Axie then?
Yeah, I think Axie would also assume
It's a
that. To be
reasonable
fair.
assumption.
Yeah, I think Axie would also assume. Maybe though.
Fair enough.
Maybe Axie will pull up
Well.
a miracle.
Maybe.
Yeah, I don't know what else to. There's probably some other stuff about this run that I'm not remembering off the top of my head. I thought it was pretty fine for like most of it, up until 3-7, and then happy with Marge for the most part, and my Apu went really downhill, but just because of one split. Oh,
Yeah.
my 7-3 lineup. I forgot about that. I don't know if you saw that, Mivak.
Oh yeah, I
pulled out,
saw.
like-
I saw that. Yeah, I was just a bit too overwhelmed to even comment on that. But yeah, that was interesting.
Dude, I've been like,
Yeah.
I wanted to use that for the tournament, so I'm like, I might as well do it now. Bring it all out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Close race.
Yeah, I also
GG's.
voided in my run earlier today. Yeah, GG's. Unfortunate 7-2, but oh well.
Yeah, it happens.
Yep. Well, is there anything else from either racer?
GG, Kane.
Yeah, GG. GL against either Guff or Axie.
Yep.
Hope to go for sub 130
Looking
soon.
forward to that.
Oh, also thank you, Manta, for showing up.
Yeah.
Of course, it was my pleasure.
I
Thanks
know
for
you were
having
very
me.
talkative.
For restreaming. Thanks, Manta.
I
and
know.
Enoch for commentating.
Yep.
GG's.
GG's.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.